Okay, so this is my iPad. If you've seen any of my previous videos, you know that I've talked about this iPad a numerous amount of times. This is just the 2018 iPad that came out. This is not an iPad Pro, but it does have the Apple Pencil compatibility, which is pretty neat. And it is a cheaper option if you do want to have an Apple Pencil or go digital. I definitely suggest it. This iPad has been a lifesaver for my back essentially, because I don't really use notebooks as much anymore. I kind of have just gone completely digital. If you're wondering, I did change out the case since the last time I talked about this iPad. This one is from Walmart, and it just has a plastic protection on the back. And I have a sticker that I put on this when I first got the iPad of Usagi, and she feels under an umbrella. It's really cute. And then when you open it, it has that awake feature for the iPad. This sticker I got from an Instagram shop called Just Peachy. I will link them down below. It's a really cute shop with pins and stuff, but I'm getting off the topic. So this is the actual iPad. My background is a drawing by Punziella. She's one of my favorite Instagram artists. I'll link her page down below if you want to check her out. And yeah, this is my home page. So as you can see, I don't like to have a lot of apps everywhere. It's just too much going on. I have the same problem with my phone. I like to categorize everything in folders and make everything a lot smaller and organized. But I will actually start with the bottom. So the bottom apps are my most used apps for school primarily. So I guess I'll start from left to right. The first one is the calendar app that comes with the iPhone, in case I need to look at the calendar, I guess. The app next to it is Spotify. I love using Spotify because of the study playlists that they have. They have a ton of stuff to choose from. I have the reminders app, which I actually don't use that much, but I have it there just in case I want to set a reminder for an assignment. I have the Canvas app, which I think is pretty common with college students. It's just the database that my school uses to turn in assignments, exams. I can talk to my professors through it, stuff like that. And then next to it, I have the Pandora app for studying music purposes. And then next to that is my most used app, which is GoodNotes, which I'm actually gonna open it for you guys because this app is amazing. I actually recently updated to GoodNotes 5. If you've had GoodNotes 4, you should be pretty acquainted with this app. So the update is a lot better, I think. It's a lot better for people that want to be a little bit more organized. I have different folders. These are the 2 classes that I'm taking this semester. And I also have a little planner, but I actually haven't been taking a lot of actual written notes. What I've been doing is kind of just uploading the documents directly from my Canvas app that my professor gives me, and I kind of just highlight, annotate as I go. It's very rare that I have actual handwritten notes. This is one of the very few pages that I have, but yeah, I like to upload the PowerPoints from class, and I just like to annotate them. If you're a visual learner, this is something that might be a little bit more helpful for you. I can't just stare at something or read it and just understand it like that. I have to annotate it and be able to do it in my own type of way. So yeah, this is for one of my classes. I have a notebook for it, a PowerPoint that my professor gave us, and then I also have my entire textbook in here, which is pretty neat. I was able to find one of them online, and I just have the entire textbook if I need to use it. And yeah, let me go back. This is for my other class. I'm not really gonna go into it because I kind of showed you guys my note-taking pages, but I also have a planner that I made. I kind of just uploaded a template by somebody on Instagram named Emma Studies, I believe. If I find her page, I'm going to link her down below so you guys can see it. I've been a little bit more active with this in February because I started classes this month, but yeah, I just literally have the entire year in here, which is pretty handy in case I don't want to carry my actual planner with me or I don't have it on me. But yeah, that is the app GoodNotes. Next to GoodNotes, I have this Pearson app, which if you're familiar with Pearson, you know that if you do an online code, you can also have access to a digital textbook, which I have, I think, 2 textbooks in this app. I just don't use it as much because I don't have any Pearson textbooks this semester. Next to that, I have Google Chrome, which is my preferred web browser. And then next to that is just my emailing app, nothing special there. And then when you get up here, these are kind of my other things that I have. In this corner, I just have kind of the apps that came with the phone, like App Store, settings, FaceTime, all that stuff. I have New York Times and New York Times Cooking because when I first got the iPad, I was really into looking up recipes, I guess. The next app is kind of like a shopping app, I guess. I have the Target app, Amazon. I used to have the eBay app in here too, but I guess I deleted it. I have Shazam in here. And the next app is photo editing and like photo apps. I have WeHeartIt, Pinterest, iMovie. I have Photoshop Mix, which is really good for editing pictures. I have my Photos app. Pretty self-explanatory. The next app is, or the next folder I have is one of my more commonly used folders. This has all of my school stuff. So I have Keynote, I have iBooks, which iBooks I've actually used only a little bit, but it's really cool. Some of the books on here are actually free. These are some that I sampled, but I was reading Pride and Prejudice earlier this year, and I've been annotating it, which is pretty cool. And the cool thing is that you can add like these little notes, so you can like remind yourself of different things, I guess. But yeah, it's pretty cool. I like that you can also change like the fonts. You can fix the brightness here. You can make it a darker theme for like nighttime if you're reading at night. You can set an auto night theme as well. But yeah, that's just a little look at iBooks. I have the clock on there. I don't know why I still have that on this iPad. I have Microsoft Word, which I don't use as much as I use Google Docs, just because it's easier to access them as long as I have internet. PowerPoint, again, I don't really use this as much as I use slides. I have my Google Drive, which I definitely consider very important. I have a lot of my school stuff on there. I have Over, Quizlet for studying. I have the studying app, which is kind of like Pinterest but for studying. Voice memos for, I don't know. And then I have Google Sheets, and I have my UCF mobile app, which UCF is the school I attend, if you are wondering. And I can access my student email through here, different events going on in school, stuff like that. And then I have this folder, which is kind of like my entertainment folder. I have Hulu, Netflix, YouTube, podcasts, Apple Music, which I don't use as much as I use Pandora and Spotify, Prime Video, Lightroom, which is another kind of like a photo editing app, I guess. And then I have some sketch apps down here. When I first got the iPad, I just wanted to play with the pencil, so I still have those. And yeah, that is pretty much everything on my iPad. My most used apps. And yeah, I really like that I can like check the battery percentage on my Apple Pencil by just swiping left, which is pretty cool. And then over here, I still have GoodNotes 4 on this page. I just didn't want to delete it just yet. And yeah, that's pretty much everything on my iPad. Thank you guys so much for watching.